What were you going to say, Valdez?
Well, I don't know how this is going to go over because EB's so worked up that I don't know if he can take any joning.
Go ahead. I can take the joning.
Okay.
But if you could accuse me of being a hypocrite, I don't like that particular criticism. But go ahead.
This is going to make me laugh.
All right. Go ahead.
I couldn't believe what I saw yesterday. We're in the middle of the apocalypse right now, stage 1 of it, with social distancing and everything. And I don't want to hear Eric bad-mouthing JP or Jason or Cakes for trying to squeak out something from their hook, get something for free. Because in the middle of all this hysteria,
What did I try to get?
EB's getting free meals delivered to him from medium rare.
All right.
and I can't believe he has the gall to do that.
All right. I'm glad you brought that up.
That is also a public service in a way.
I'm glad you brought that up. They approached me.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do?
How can you say no?
I didn't say no. I could have taken the greater good of society, like JP said, and say, you know what? Give those to people that need it.
Like
I could have said that.
Like you can, if you want to deliver this, send this to my mom, and I'll tweet about it and put you guys over on air because what you're doing, because what they are doing is a great job.
Of course.
But I just can't believe some server drove out.
It wasn't a server. They have volunteers that are helping them because they're doing a great job.
Right,
By the way, shout out to Medium Rare. There's about, I think, 7 locations. They're in D.C., Bethesda. They're everywhere.
Did you
doing
eat the meal last night?
Yeah, whole family pummeled.
Yeah, the whole family got fed while some old bag's stomach is grumbling.
All right. I can take this Joni. This is fine. This is fair game. But I have to say this.
So funny.
I did not ask. They approached me. Now, I could have said what JP said immediately and say, you know what? And I thought of that. But and I said this on air yesterday. I felt like I was one of those people because I needed something. I was in the middle of a crisis at home where my kids were rebelling. They were going nuts. And I felt like if I gave them that carrot, hey, listen, I know it sounds trivial. I'm doing daily things.
We're all eating canned beans, and then you're getting ribeyes delivered to your house.
It was a great meal.
Oh, I bet it was.
It was spectacular.
It looked great. I was jealous.
It's probably the best steak I've ever had.
Yeah, but you know what?
But so you understand what I'm saying? I was using this as a carrot to say to my kids, listen, I know it's brutal.
I'd be lucky for carrots.
I know it's brutal, but I'm trying to come up with daily things to say, listen, I'm going to give you this reward for doing. I'm bribing my kids in a lot of ways to try to keep them calm. Well, everyone's going crazy.
Isn't your neighborhood filled with old people?
I mean, I think in Kensington and Chevy Chase, if you looked at the average age, it's probably older than the average.
Could you have given it to a neighbor who maybe is struggling a little bit because they're quarantined inside?
Yeah, you could shame me on this.
His neighbors can afford them.
I didn't need it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it for me. I promise you, I didn't do it for me. I did it for my children, but I guess that's for me.
You are getting the word out about
I guess that's for
Medium
me.
Rare that's doing a good service. So in a way, even if EB was being selfish in a way, he was actually helping the greater good of getting the word out.
We're in a crisis, and EB's trying to figure out what hooks he still has available.
No, that's where you're wrong. I didn't seek this out. This came to me, and I said, I'll take it for my kids.
I'll be honest with you. If they came to me with the same offer, it wouldn't occur to me to say, just hook the guy down the street, the 80-year-old.
Do you want me to tell you the 100% truth?
Yeah, I've been waiting for it.
Do you want to hear the 100% truth?
Please, we do.
Okay. I don't eat red meat. I had one sliver this big. It was not for me. It was not for me. I'm telling you it was not for me. Now, it was for me in the sense I'm trying to do things to keep my family healthy. I mean, you know, not killing each other. That's what it was about. I don't eat red meat. So but I had 2 pieces of the cake.
The cake, the broccoli, the bread.
You had about 20 ounces of dipping sauce.
I'm telling you, it wasn't for me.
Grilled chicken.
Didn't have that. There was no chicken in there. You know what I had? I had I know this is. I had like some sort of cheesecake they had in there and a chocolate cake. Pummeled it.
Sounds delicious.
The family was bitter at me because I ate all the dessert. That's the truth.
You going to Gotham today? To play 18?
Let me just tell you this about the eating. I think there's a lot of people that are going to gain weight. I really believe that.
I'm doing it. Dude, I feel like drab now.
You know, some people would go to the gym, obviously, and exercise that way. And there are other ways you can exercise. You can go for runs. You can do a home workout. But you're less likely to do that, let's be honest.
They're just going to sit around and watch TV.
You're home a lot more. And so you're going to be hitting your pantry and eating snacks. And then, like, the number one thing, even the president talked about it, or Steve Mnuchin talked about it, is the number one thing is you go to fast food places for carryout. And as much as I love fast food, that'll put some LBs on you.
Yeah, I agree, too. All I'm doing is eating nervously and drinking nervously.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the first day in weeks I hadn't had a drink. Because I got to...
I don't know why.
Well, because I'm telling you, we had a good day yesterday. I was keeping busy. I was doing stuff around the house. My kids were happy. They weren't stressing me. And so I said, I don't need a drink. And I actually don't think I'm an alcoholic, but in times of stress, I am. So does that mean you're an alcoholic? So if the S is hitting the fan for me,
if you don't have any repercussions, you're okay.
Well,
that's what I've always understood.
Functioning.
Well, if I don't have any, if I have my stress in order, I'm straight. I don't need to drink. But when the stress ramps up, I hit the bottle.
Don't look at the stock market.
Maybe that,
today.
you know what? That probably is that's probably the definition of an alcoholic.
I'll become one if I keep looking at the Dow.
Well, you got to stop.
What is the implied? Because I've learned now.
It's not implied.
Market's
already open.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's been open for 11 minutes.
What?
1,300.
It is?
Yeah, 6%.
That's fine. It's just going to roller coaster for months.
Well, it's going to be more down than up.
It's been a long ride down.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It eventually.
We're at the start of the
watch all the
roller coaster.
experts. We're going to lose a ton of money, but it's going to hit a bottom at some point. It's not going to be zero. It's going to hit a bottom, whatever it is. And then people are just going to start buying the discount. There's so many discounts.
Intercom's a bargain. We should let everybody know that.
I highly recommend you buy Intercom.
Everything's a bargain.
Everything's a bargain.
Some of these stocks are 60%, 70% off.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Tesla was at like, what was Tesla a few weeks ago? 1,100 a share? Now it's like 400.
By the way, I'm
dumb.
so bitter that Jason now is on direct deposit because now that he's able to broadcast from home, and under the current circumstances, he'll probably continue to broadcast from home. We might all be doing that eventually. He would have had to come in here to get a paycheck, EB. Under the old system.
Yeah, but how's that going to work?
You're online, though, right? You finally got it up and running where they pay
yeah, but
you?
how's that going to work with our company?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Somebody doing the payroll from their homes or what?
They can just do it. You just press a button?
Yeah, most people can work from home. We're the only idiots that are having a hard time figuring it out.
Yeah.